For me, it's the artist's interpretation that matters, but the computer, as a tool, is vital, of course. It was Roger Fry, in 1912, who coined the term visual music to describe the work of Kandinsky. A very apt description, as you'll see. Before I say more, I'll demonstrate one of my own pieces of visual music. As often with my pieces, the idea was sparked off by a composition for solo clarinet. For me, it was a visit to the V&A's Decode exhibition that prompted all my subsequent experiments with moving images. This is Carsten Schmidt's identity for the event, built with processing, as were many other exhibits in Decode. I felt I needed to learn more about it, and so, shortly after, I attended Carsten's classes at the V&A Sackler Centre. Tongue-in-cheek, this is what the inventors of processing have to say about their achievement. As an architect, I fall right into the middle of the processing trap. Not only has my career as a designer been ruined, but I've turned to less gainful employment as an artist. Just for the moment, I'm redonning my architectural cap to talk about geometry. I have a lifelong fascination with geometry, not only Euclidean geometry, which underpins many of the buildings we see around us, and this design for a Japanese exhibition, but also Islamic geometry, which has often formed the basis of my own planning and design solutions. It's the basis, too, for the main work I'm going to perform today 3 arabesques. But first, I want you to follow me in taking an intrepid step into the unknown. I've taken just one Islamic pattern to illustrate how our brains might work, how brain cells cooperate in assemblies of thousands to generate ideas, thoughts, and memories. Multiplying the single pattern many times over produces a multitude of ribbons which appear to interweave one with another in dazzling complexity. Is it this type of geometry, I wonder, that could provide a clue to how axons grow, interact and generate synapses or neurotransmissions at approximately 100 per second? Nobody knows the answer, of course. It's proving to be one of the most intractable problems faced by scientists today. But this isn't stopping me testing my fanciful proposition in the next piece of visual music. Memories are made of this. I'll perform just an excerpt. For me, the fast-moving notes of the Chagrin composition reflect orally axons moving at speed through our brains. And similarly, the modal and tonal harmonies of Francis Poulenc's duet for 2 clarinets conjures up an appropriate sound world for 3 arabesques. I play one part live and the other is recorded.